Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining Grahame and I as we continue our journey from Emerald towards Longreach on the Capricorn Highway, North Queensland. We love having you guys come on the journey with us, and if you enjoy this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe.
Alright guys, we've just done a little detour. We've turned off at Anarchy, which is just outside of Emerald. We've turned off the highway and we've turned into Rubyvale. So we're just coming in here now. This is a little town called Sapphire. Show you the sign coming into Sapphire, and the next little town is Rubyvale. So this is the Gemfield region here. So you've got Sapphire and the next town's Rubyvale. So you can pull up here, you can there's shops where you can buy gemstones. There's Fossicking parks where you can go fossicking if you're into that sort of stuff. How cool is that little setup there? Look at this little get up. Look at that little guy. All right. So we're just going to continue on. For people who are into gemstones and fossicking, they're going to love this. We're just at Sapphire, so this is 10 k's from Anarchy, and this is where we're standing is the first and oldest mining common in Australia. So you can still see there's livestock droppings here. So back in the day there was goats and cattle and horses, everything could roam free, but they're still doing it today. You can see cattle on that when you're travelling in. There's a service station over here, but there's this board tells us all about the area here. So the sapphires were first found in 1973. In 1890, a washing plant was erected. Watering hole was built in 1903, and the gems was put in the British exhibition in London in 1908 for 6 months and dazzled the British community. It fastly grew. The population continued to grow in, and in 1914 the land surrounding the township of Sapphire and Ruby was declared a miners' common, which I just spoke about, allowing residents to graze stock freely. Still the case now. And during the 1920s, Sapphire population fell dramatically. Since the early 1900s, fortunes have been made and lost. But look at this, they did not get power until 1977. They didn't get reticulated water until 1998. That's incredible.
So if you want to do some fossicking, all you need to do is go on, you've got to get a licence, so fossicking and camping licence. So you need to go onto this Queensland government website and you can do all that online. Also we've got, they do an interactive placemaker, so all these on this map, you can go around and press these buttons like over here.
While visiting the Sapphire Gem Fields, take the time to explore our interpretive trail. This fabulous trail will take you to all corners of the Sapphire Fields, from Tomahawk Creek to the Willows Gem Fields. We do hope you enjoy your stay. Please press the other button or this button again to hear more.
And the other one tells you about this common. This is cool, I like it.
Did you know you're currently standing on the last surviving miners' common in Australia? The miners' common was first established in 1914 as an area where miners could graze their livestock. In the early days, it was mainly goats and horses. Today, cattle are the predominant grazers. The common takes in the townships of Rubyvale and Sapphire, so proceed with caution as you drive around. Keep an eye out for wallabies, kangaroos, brolgas, emus, and bustards as well. We're very fond of our wildlife. In fact, while you're visiting Sapphire, make sure you pop over and check out the Sapphire Gemfields Wetlands Reserve.
Yeah, so that's a pretty fun thing. So if you want to, when you're here, just stop at the board when you come into Sapphire, and you take a photo and it's got all your dot points of all the information. So yeah, that'd be a fun thing to do with the kids.
So I'll give you the bums to you there too. It's not the oldest one, it's the last remaining common. But yeah, the boards, this is the entry into town. So that's Anarchy that way. So it's right at the entry to town. I haven't seen one of those interactive posts like that before.
No.
That's pretty cool. All right, guys, we're getting back in the car. Quite an interesting little town, actually, isn't it? I'm not really that big into gemstones myself, but I'm sure Mistie wouldn't find something. Our Mistie's engagement ring is actually a sapphire from Inverell, and that sapphire was fossicked by a loved one of ours. So I took that to a jeweller and got a ring made, and that's her engagement ring, which she's had on her finger now for, Mistie will tell you the time frame. How long is it? A long time. 20 odd years. All right, that's the end of Sapphire. Rightio, guys. Here we are at Rubyvale. So we left Emerald. We got to the intersection at Anarchy.
Yeah.
And we've seen the signs to come down here, and it's 16 k's in from Anarchy to the right after leaving Emerald. So we took that turn. 10 k's in, you've got a little town called Sapphire, heaps of gem shops, Fossicking little stores and stuff like that, where kids can play around in sand and find sapphires. And then you've got this town here, 16 k's in, which is Rubyvale. But I'll just show you this, like the whole way in, you can see all these dugouts where they're mining for these sapphires. So you can see the landscape's been dug up everywhere. So they're digging in this ground. You can see all the dig outs all through the place, and the whole lot's like it. You can see there's an active mine up there going now. In the distance, you can see the dust. There's excavators screening soil. So yeah, it's interesting to come and see. Fossicking's not something that we're into, but yeah, interesting enough to have a look at, isn't it? So here it is, Rubyvale. So it doesn't tell you the population. There's no phone signal. All right, I think we should check the town centre out. Oh, the pub looks cool. (4702) postcode. There's a nice little caravan park here, look. It's nice and tidy, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we can sweep back around on this road. Oh, look at the cows. The cows are escaped. And they got crow friends. Must be a bit early. We see all these gem shops. Shops are, everything's still closed. What an amazing country Australia is. You know, you have all these coal mines at Emerald, all around this region, to be honest. And then here you've just got rubies, emeralds, and sapphires in one region. And then you name the town after it. We'll wrap it up there. So if you want to come and check out the history and the mining going on in Ruby or Sapphire. Just take that Anarchy turn off. Only half an hour out of Emerald. Take the Anarchy turn off and come and have a bit of a look. I found it interesting enough for a 20-minute detour, yeah. Alright, we'll hit the road again.